Hello, Tashina Lynette here, your favorite holistic business coach with another NFT basics topic. We are in week 9 of our education series, and tonight we are talking about pitfalls to avoid with NFTs. So let's get started. So the first pitfall is thinking too short term. Don't approach investing with a get-rich-quick attitude. Yes, many people have sold their NFTs for thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars over the past few years. But it doesn't mean that you necessarily can create NFTs or invest in them and immediately make a substantial amount of money the first time around. If you try to make money too fast with NFTs, then you may fail and even give up. The NFT journey certainly is super exciting, beneficial, and profitable, but you want to avoid this get-rich-quick attitude because that is a way to set up for failure. Make sure that you are patient when selling your own NFTs. And remember, the best way to succeed with NFTs is to provide value. Continue to increase your value. See what additional utilities you can add on. Be consistent with your marketing. Make sure you form collaborations and partnerships that will serve you in the future. If you're truly serious about NFTs, be committed for the long term. The next pitfall is not promoting your NFTs enough. You cannot approach NFTs with the attitude, build it and they will come. It simply does not work. You can't just list them on OpenSea and expect the money to start rolling in. There are already millions of NFTs listed on OpenSea, and most of them are struggling to find buyers. You need to create a marketing plan and then stick to it. Identify who your target audience is, and then find out where they hang out. You're going to want to tell your story any and everywhere. As we already discussed in our section on how to promote NFTs, you're going to want to leverage as many social media platforms as you can handle. You're going to be sharing your story in Twitter Spaces, on Clubhouse, Reddit, Discord forums, and be sure to be constantly growing your Discord community. Leverage and educate on your other social media platforms if you're already spending time there, such as Instagram, TikTok, and more. The next pitfall is choosing the wrong marketplace for your NFTs. So, we've mentioned this more than once. And again, we have an entire training on how to choose the correct marketplace. But even when you start out and you choose a certain marketplace, you want to continue to listen to your audience. You also want to poll your target market and ensure that your target market is using your marketplace. You also want to be okay with changing if necessary, because it's super important that your marketplace is responsive and helpful. The next pitfall you need to avoid is doing NFTs on the cheap. You have to remember, the more that you can invest in your NFTs, the better. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that the world of NFTs is a free one and they can do everything on the cheap. While there are platforms that do not have fees for listing, most of the best quality ones do. So you need to factor this into your NFT budget. For example, we've mentioned that the Ethereum blockchain network is by far and away the most popular for NFTs. And if you want to use that one, you're going to have to pay gas fees. You have to focus on the quality as well. So if you need some support in order to do that, that may be another thing you need to invest in. You also have to invest in marketing. Unless you have a huge following on social media, you may need to use something like social media ads to showcase your NFTs. You also want to invest in your community. Many of the successful NFTs are doing things to invest in their communities, such as giving free NFTs and even monetary giveaways. The last pitfall is not understanding how NFTs work. So this particular series of education is NFT Basics. It's designed for you to have a basic level 1 understanding of NFTs. You're going to want to continue to deepen your understanding of all the components that are needed in order to create NFTs. So continue to deepen your education and understanding of cryptocurrency, blockchains, marketplaces, types of NFTs, and how NFTs work, what they are and what they are not. And you can review the lessons that we touch on these things as often as you need to. So that's what I want to share with you all this evening on pitfalls to avoid with NFTs. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to chatting with you in the next lesson.